Hi, I'm Chris Davies, editor of CarProductsTested.com, and we've been asked by a few what the various switches and other controls do in the Porsche Panamera S E-Hybrid. As you can see, there's a fair amount, and so I thought I'd give you a quick tour of what they all do and include a startup as well. So we'll start the engine first, or actually it's the electric motor, because this is a hybrid. You can see there's combination of retro dials, which I really like, on this side, in with the TFT display, which is incredibly handy, and includes a map and a lot of other information which you can switch through. So that's the motor now on for the electrics. The steering wheel is absolutely stunning, as you can see. Focus. So there's a heck of a lot of controls on the centre console, and up in the roof, if you can see that as well. So I'll walk you through them briefly. It's actually fairly daunting at first, and people have likened it to something like you'd get in the cabin of a cockpit of a private jet, but actually when you get used to it, it's fine. So first of all, there's the charge button. You can this is a plug-in hybrid, but you can charge the batteries using the engine while you're driving. So as soon as you set off, that'll start the engine. You'll be charging the batteries as you drive. Obviously there's regenerative braking as well on there, so that will charge the batteries too. If you want to drive around in full electric, you can select this one, and you can drive at decent speeds full electric. This side and this side has its own completely separate climate control switches, which is slightly better than normal climate control because you have fan speed on both sides rather than just temperature, which to me is a much better idea, because you can direct where you want the airflow. You have heated seats on this one, 3-stage heated seats each side, and they heat really quickly as well. You have the modes, the driver modes, so the sports, which will stiffen the suspension slightly, and the steering gets slightly more weighty, and there's a much better throttle response. Sport Plus stiffens the suspension up even more, and you'll get more of a raw throttle response, and it uses both a hybrid, maximum amount of power from the hybrid system, and the 3 litre V6 engine, petrol engine at the same time. This one is for lowering the car up and down as well, and traction control on and off, and stability. This section I really like, the surround, it's absolutely beautifully done. So up here we have what's obviously heated rear window, airflow out of the window, spoiler, I'll be able to hear that. The spoiler raises automatically at 60 miles per hour anyway. We also have a really nice touch screen system on here as well, which has DAB, Bluetooth, obviously the usual FM, etc. And it's a Bose system as well, surround sound. The steering wheel doesn't have any controls on it, this is just pure driving, and it's excellent. It's beautifully done, super comfortable, and you obviously have your paddle shifters here. Around into the rear of the car, the seats are very comfortable. You can go a long way in those without feeling uncomfortable. There's obviously a centre section which I will show you in a minute. The front seats don't have adjustable lumbar support, but there's no need for it. They're so well designed that, as with the rears, they're extremely comfortable. Some neat stuff that I really like. If you press this section here, 2 cup holders, and these can be adjusted in and out, and then they just fold back into position. Very, very cool touch. There's actually quite a lot of handy storage spaces on the Panamera, even down to a cup holder which the middle section can be removed from. Actually, I can't get a grip on that. There you go. So you can make it slightly bigger, the cup holder. There's also 12 volt charging point there, and in here as well, Porsche phone which can be removed from its cradle, and you just insert your SIM card into it. It's all, as you'd expect from Porsche, incredibly well done and well put together and bolted together. It's exceptionally strong interior and really well crafted. There is a clock flash timer here, and I will show you how this works. Actually, I will show you what I'm doing here. Flick through to the timer and select that, and we'll have a look. This is at normal time now. So there you go, the timer's started. And should you want to stop that and reset it, this is the cool part. The clock will then reset itself back to what it is. Okay, so yeah, that's about it on the Porsche. I'll just show you going into gear, and you can select the cross, obviously up and down, but up and down through the gears. It doesn't have a reverse camera on. It has an extremely good sensor system on the car though, which is as useful as a reverse camera. It's a very, very good system. And down here, the usual electric windows, mirrors, and really, really beautifully crafted door handle, which is just fits perfectly. So there's the overview of the front of the car, and I'll just go and show you what it's like in the rear of it. So this is the rear of the Porsche Panamera. This is the S E-Hybrid, as we've already talked about. Actually surprisingly good headroom in here. It's not claustrophobic at all. There's plenty of leg room and elbow room, and yeah, just a really nice rear section of the car. It's got ventilation in the centre and at the side, which obviously helps massively if it's a really hot day or a cold day. Just a really nice action on the centre console, and there's a little storage section in here for drinks, and that can be lifted up for more room. And there's obviously the armrest as well, which has storage space underneath. Saying earlier, it's actually got quite a lot of practical room, storage space in the Panamera. It's been really well thought out. That's the rather nice centre console and dash. So that's the tour over really. Hope you enjoyed this, and check out our website carproductstested.com for excellent car reviews.